Okay, this is a very popular question that we get asked. So this is going to be question part 3 of our quick questions. All right, so one of the biggest questions that my daughter gets, especially when we're out in public and stuff like that, people ask her, "Oh, what school do you go to?" And she's like, "Oh, well, I'm homeschooled." And they go, "Well, what grade are you in?" In what subject? Because one of the biggest awesome parts about homeschool is that you can actually jump around in grade levels just depending upon where your understanding is at. So if you ask my kid what grade she's in, for the most part, the majority of her level that she's at is first grade. However, there are some things that she is ahead in, and there are other things that she's still kind of grasping topics in the background. So it's a funny question when you ask a homeschooler what grade they're in, because they're often in multiple grades. They kind of average out somewhere, but for the most part, they may have, like science may be, 1 grade, and math can be 2 grades ahead, and, reading can be a grade behind that, and you just don't know. So don't quite ask a homeschooler what grade they're in. I would say try to go, "Hey, what are you, so what have you been studying?" kind of things. Because there really usually is not a set full-on grade level that a kid will be in. They usually kind of branch out over a couple of different grades. So even though, like right now, my daughter's 5, she would be in kindergarten if she were going to school. The majority of her classes that we do and projects and everything are at a first grade level. And she's, very comfortable in the first grade level. However, she has just finally gotten very interested in reading, so we've gone ahead and gotten beginner books and things like that, and she has really sprouted in the whole reading subject. So I'm really excited about that. That was one of the biggest subjects that I really wanted her to do well in, and so we're finally at the point that she's wanting it, and so we are hitting the ground running on that, and she's doing great. However, in math, she skyrocketed a while back, so she grasps concepts very quickly in math that I'm still kind of shocked that she does. But she is 5, and she is currently even doing algebra and things like that, where you have to solve for x and the whole ordeal. She's not having issues with it, so I'm letting her do it. Things like multiplication, things like division, things like that, knowing your placeholders and stuff like that. They're just kind of concepts that somehow really click with her, which is kind of terrifying, but really cool at the same time. So whatever she's good at and whatever she's, got her ball rolling on is what I go ahead and just allow her to move forward in. And so that's the tricky part. So even though she's 5 and you would think, oh, she's in kindergarten. No, she's not in kindergarten. The majority of her work is in first grade right now. But like I said, she even has some middle school work that she's doing. But she's also learning right now to read. So it just kind of depends. It's all over the place. So have fun with it. But next time you find homeschooler, don't ask them what grade they're in. Ask them what they've been studying, because you'll usually hear some really cool stuff of what a homeschooler's been doing. We try to stay as active as possible. So have fun, you guys, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.